No, you know what?
No, all of us.
Just
all of us.
clap.
Yeah.
No, let's try it one time.
2. Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Okay, just do something.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, episode 4. We're here. We got Dylan.
What's up, guys?
We got Greyson. He's back from Florida.
Hello.
And we got another guest. It's not Aaron today, but we got good old Calvin.
The one and only.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's your day going, Calvin?
It's going great. How are you, Ben?
I'm doing good. All right. I had an essay today. I got it right.
Yeah. Did you finish it?
I already read it. Yeah.
Right.
I already read it. I already wrote it.
You think you're gonna do good?
I think I did pretty good on it. It was history. I'm not bad at history. Pretty good at it. So how was your day?
It was pretty good. You know, I got ups and downs. Played some pickup basketball with some good friends. You know, didn't win, but you know, still having fun. You know.
You know, I know. Grayson, you know?
Oh yeah, I know.
How's your day?
It was pretty good. I went to McDonald's. Got a Frappuccino for that. Nothing much really. Just went to classes.
Yeah.
Today's a school day.
Today is a
This
school
is
day.
the first ever time we're recording on a school day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes. Yeah, we did film that time on Thursday, but it wasn't a school day.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
during the
that was-
weekend. Okay, so since we have a special guest here, we're gonna ask him a few questions, and then we're gonna get into the main topic. Because the topic really doesn't have anything into that relates to the questions. Okay, the topic doesn't really relate to any of the questions. But why'd you give me the light skin stare like that?
Alright, I'll go first.
I can faintly hear the Better
Alright.
Call Saul intro.
Just say Calvin blank.
Calvin, soup, eat or drink?
What? That sounds like a stroke.
What? Wait a second. Alright.
I'd probably say eat because you can get it as a meal.
That is true. If like tomatoes, you eat a tomato, grind up the tomato and eat it. Gotta be the same thing, bro. You're eating it. Alrighty. Can I ask you another question?
Go right ahead.
Shoes. How many?
What?
Probably like 4 or 5.
You just have an extra shoe.
No, like how many
Like
pairs?
pairs.
Oh.
Alright.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go. This one is a I don't know. What scene from a movie scarred you for life?
I can't remember any specific scenes from a movie that scarred me.
Well, how about, do you have a favorite scene from a movie?
No.
No, just no.
Okay. Well, let's go on to our second question. What's the future of dating?
How do you pull?
You Rizzler.
I don't know. Just be yourself, I guess.
Wise.
Yeah. That's what a wise person would say.
That is very wise.
Thank you.
And very light skinned.
Oh, my questions? My questions? Alright. I'm gonna loop back to the main topic of today's podcast. You guys don't know it yet, but I'll say it after this question. So, we all know this, but the viewers don't know that. The listeners don't know this. You live in a funeral home.
Yes.
Do you because you live in a funeral home, is it just like weird with like dead people that like come in and like go out? Well, they don't literally, but like people bring them in, bring them out. Is it just strange?
Well, not really. I don't see it strange. I've lived there all my life, so
True.
I can't say if it's strange or not, really.
True.
I don't think it's strange. I think it's normal
Yeah.
to me.
This also relates to the question I just asked. When you were a kid, did you have like a fear of the dead people coming back to life, or like did you have any like ghost scary things that you thought would happen?
Not really, no.
Really?
It's just
Dang.
kind of just
I think
chilling.
as a kid I would have.
Yeah, I would have been
Personally.
freaking out.
I mean, did anything,
I know, like kids that live in funeral homes have like they need like therapists and stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh,
It's
really?
like
Sorry,
they're
babe, but
like too scared.
I have one question about Calvin. Have you ever heard any weird sounds in your house?
Like paranormal activity.
Yeah.
I
Whoa.
haven't. My sisters claim they have, but I
Like,
haven't.
The cabinet's moving.
No, they said
The
that they heard
floor
doorknobs.
Are you
Oh.
relating to the podcast topic? No way, bro.
Paranormal. Is it here?
All right,
Oh.
so yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie Paranorman?
No.
Okay, well, actually, let's not talk about that.
What was it about, Norman?
No, it was, yeah, actually, it was about this kid named, I think his name was Norman. But he saw dead people. It was animated. It was, like, really good, but
I think I've heard of it.
paranormal
Yeah,
activity.
that's one of the topics. Today we're just going to be talking about scary stuff. Scary videos, horror stuff, ghosts, paranormal activity,
Movies.
scary movies.
Mhm.
You know.
Not really Halloween, but like more like just like scary things, like sketchy things you've seen happen, or like you've experienced, or things you've heard.
Okay, so Calvin, I'd like to go first
Sure.
as our guest.
Sure.
Okay, so have you seen like a movie, a YouTube video,
Of like scary things.
a TV show, like scary
What's-
things?
Let's start with the paranormal stuff, like
Yeah.
weird stuff that you've heard of from people, or like
Yeah, I
you've
agree.
experienced yourself.
I remember when Greyson and I went ghost hunting in that cemetery.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I have a whole, in my closet, a whole bag of ghost hunting equipment.
What?
You said you had a whole
Oh, you want to see it?
I thought you were gonna say like
Yeah.
you have a whole bag of stuff you got from the cemetery, and I was like, hold on.
No.
We're some
Ghost
big
hunting
temple
equipment.
I did,
Like, what kind of ghost
unfortunately,
hunting-
just put some clothes on the ground. That was not like that before you came here.
What kind of ghost hunting equipment?
Like, just like the regular stuff.
Oh no, you got the
No way,
sonar?
he's got-
Like night
No.
vision goggles, GoPro.
What?
Yeah,
Like-
you know.
We gotta do that. We
Yeah,
gotta
we
go
got
out one time.
That's what I'm saying,
That'd be
but
sick.
yeah, Calvin and I went ghost hunting in the local cemetery.
Between our houses.
Between our houses.
Oh,
yeah.
that like the one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very-
Behind the library. I don't know. I don't know.
The community center,
Yeah,
or
whatever.
church, or whatever.
That was nice. That was a good one.
Crispy pop.
Tastes like trash though. You don't like it? I like it. I like the liquid.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, so back to topic.
Oh yeah. Paranormal activity.
So what happened at the graveyard?
I was only there for a portion of it. Maybe Grayson could tell you
Oh, yeah,
the
that is-
beginning part.
Yeah. So we met up. I had the GoPro chest strap mount, EMF detector.
Your brother was
Night
there.
vision
too.
goggles.
My brother was there. Night vision goggles, yes, and they were the ones that like could record.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sick.
Sat there in the cemetery for a while. I actually have a YouTube video about it. I'm not even lying.
What's
Really?
the
We
channel?
can watch it.
anything weird happened?
You had to. You gotta
You
watch
have
the
to be
YouTube
there.
channel.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't spoil the video.
Can't spoil the video.
Oh, wow,
It will
okay.
be uploaded. We should I'll upload it to our YouTube channel actually if we want.
Yeah,
Just
check
link
out our
it.
YouTube
All
channel.
right, yeah.
Time.out_podcast.
Yeah, or just Timeout podcast.
It's a movie. It's
It's-
like
it-
20 minutes.
It's a movie, guys.
It's a movie.
It's like the Blair Witch Project. My sisters had the same thing. I don't have like a lot of personal paranormal experience. Some things, not really. But one of the things that stood out, like my sisters have some crazy stories.
Yeah.
Like one of them was like, because they're twins and they're like 20
You have
years.
twin
Are they
sisters?
identical?
Yeah, they're identical. No, they
Do they look the same anymore?
Are they
not
moms?
anymore, but
Oh.
they were identical twins. When they were like in school like 20 years ago, whatever, they were in like college or something.
Okay. Oh, I thought
They're
they were
like
like
a-
younger than you.
No, they're a lot older. They're like 30s now. But what they did is they went into a cemetery that was really well known in New England, and this was like the 80s or the not 80s, jeez, like early 2000s where like they had the mixtape things,
Oh yeah.
Or like the
the VC.
the little VC recorder things, and like this really cruddy camera, and they decided to go film themselves in a cemetery, or film one of them in a cemetery. So one of them was in a car, and they were just sitting there outside the cemetery, and this was like really well known for being a haunted place at night. And one of them goes in, and then the other one, as a joke, decided to drive off and leave her there. And she was stuck there for like 10 minutes, like in the cemetery.
Yeah.
And she wasn't having a good time. They get back and they're gonna go watch the footage, and then like 2 minutes in, as she walks in, like the video like just cuts, and like all of it just like is. Oh my god, guys! Ghost activity right now. No,
Fortnite just started.
yeah, no, but, like it went like fuzzy and like got all weird looking, and then like it just cut to her leaving the cemetery. Like it just cut to her running out of the cemetery. It was weird.
It's interesting.
Actually, the same thing that happened with your sisters. While I was leaving the cemetery after Calvin had left, and I was going back home because I was walking home, my camera died and my EMF detector like started going off in the middle of the cemetery parking lot, which actually my dad says he used to like run up there a lot.
Really?
And it used to be a school too. And and what's it called? He's been like, he used to hear like little kids like at 3 a.m. when he used to like run before work. He used to hear like kids talking and laughing in that
creepy.
cemetery because there's a lot of like little kids buried there.
Yeah.
And plus, there used to be a school there. My dad
really?
doesn't run up there anymore because of that, basically.
Is it destroyed or is it like, is the school gone?
Oh,
Or,
it's like turned to community center. People
yeah.
there are actually really mean.
No, I think about it. A lot of like old
Because they just hear
schools.
kids laughing and crying all the time.
Yeah.
They just like go insane.
A lot
No,
of
they kicked Calvin and I out of the community center. It's a community center.
Yeah.
And apparently we were...
Oh, like the gym? over there?
Yeah.
Is it the towns?
Oh, because I remember we used to have basketball practice there, and it smelled like dust in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad knew a guy that runs like a local radio, and I got to go in and record stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Calvin and I just...
Ben.
We were exploring.
And we
Oh.
explored... We like climbed up those ladders into the theater. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
way
really?
up high into the
Oh.
theater. And we just sat up there for a while.
No.
And looked up the people on the wall, because people used to write their names on the wall. We found like all their like Facebook accounts. They're all like 50.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that reminds me of that time me and you went up to the equipment room at our school.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Equipment room?
Yeah,
You know,
we
the
used the
equip-
volleyball ladder.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like a plan.
yeah.
We were doing this for like 20 minutes, just trying to think of how we could get up there. And we found the
Yeah.
volleyball ladder, and we climbed up there, did a little patch, and we almost got to the roof.
But the roof was locked and very hot.
Yes,
Back on topic.
and then you stole.
Oh,
You didn't steal. You borrowed.
I borrowed and gave it to Calvin. Actually, you have that sweatshirt, right?
Yeah. I was wearing it today.
Oh yeah. That
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, so back on topic.
Do you have any paranormal?
I do.
Paranormal things?
I do. So I'm taking a couple of ghost tours, not in here, but
Whoa.
different states. Wait,
Really?
no.
When?
No. So I took one in Cape Cod. I think. I don't know what town, maybe Provincetown or something. This was like 5 years ago. And it was
Mass.
like, it isn't Mass. And
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yes, it is Massachusetts. No, they would be on. Like, it wasn't even like a bus tour. It was like you walk around like Cape Cod. It was cool. You go through Graveyard at night. You have flashlights they give you. It was like a couple mile walk. Like you go from a church to like burned down places. No.
Fortnite character's dead.
Yo, we only got 69.
We were one away.
man.
We got 68.
All right, we're ready. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to
Yeah.
work.
Oh yeah.
Don't ready.
No.
I'll turn it down.
Yeah.
You guys are, you
Back
good.
on topic.
You're good.
So like we would walk around and we'd like hear about these all these serial killers, and I remember this one dude. His name was Tony Chop Chop. He was a serial killer and killed about 70 people in Cape Cod in the span of like
Oh, really?
maybe a year or something. But this was like in like I don't know when, it was in the 1900s at some point.
Damn.
But and then another ghost tour I went on was actually I went on like a couple weeks ago in Key West, and they would say all those haunted things, like all these hotels were haunted, because like some late like
People died. in
one building has like 5 suicides
Oh.
and stuff, and like people
Ooh,
jumping
I got a
off the
story about
roof.
that stuff.
on
I
the
got a story about
tallest-
suicides after.
tallest building in Key West and like stuff like that, and say like stuff that burned down, and then they found like hundreds of bodies buried under a field like in the 70s, and they were gonna put like a building there, and they found all these bones and stuff,
Damn.
and it was like all children. I think it was like an orphanage there, and they all died.
Bozos. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
That's basically it for the
Okay.
the ghost stories. But I used to watch some time there.
What?
Time there. Timeout. Oh my god.
That's the name of our podcast.
No way.
Put the glider
Anyway.
on.
we on?
I was saying I used to watch all these ghost stories on YouTube, like top 10 most weirdest creatures
I
caught
used to
on
watch
camera.
those like chills and all those.
Yeah,
like,
and it'd be like-
number 15.
Yeah, and then like people go outside and then like they hear all these weird noises and they kind of like catch something moving, like ghosts, it's creatures, like these all the weird things digging
Yeah.
up stuff. It's weird. And then
Damn.
my sister was like so obsessed with it while she was like 8 years old and started making like YouTube videos and had like a wire tied to a
Oh, really?
cabinet and started making it move, and
Oh,
you couldn't
yeah.
see you could see the wire a little, but like it was funny.
Yeah.
I got. Anybody else want to say a story? Mine's gonna get
Oh.
real dark.
Oh yeah, Kellen and I we did that. We did a ghost tour in
The Newport.
Oh yeah, right. It was like right outside of Newport, and it was like
Rhode Island?
yeah, Newport,
Yeah.
Rhode Island, and they were like notorious for their witches. It was. We gotta get
Sorry.
the movie.
We gotta slowly turn the 4 lights off in the room.
They were notorious for their witches, and it was like Halloween, and we went on that ghost tour. And
Nice.
I think they bring us around like where some of the witches were like murdered, or they said they were witches, but they might not be. But there was
We'll
I
never
remember,
know.
yeah, we still don't know. But I think it was a guy in the audience, and like he had a bolt in his head, like a metal bolt,
Oh,
like,
really?
implanted like coming out of his head, and we've like actually had issues like with him now, like
Really?
just him showing up because we still go to the same spot and he still shows up. But what else did we? I forget what else did we do. On the thing.
I just remember like we were like learning about the tombstones and stuff.
Oh
Or
yeah.
something. A small cemetery.
Oh, didn't they give us those coat hangers? I forgot. They gave
Oh
us
yeah. To
coat
like
hangers.
find with a ghost story.
Yeah.
They gave you coast.
Yeah, and they like
Yeah.
turned and they like.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
That was fun. It was like it was a while ago.
Yeah,
That gotta be like 5 years ago.
at least.
But yeah. Ben, you can tell your dark story now. I'll shut
Okay.
off some more of the lights.
All right, this one's a little dark and it gets a little religious and stuff because it's like, if you believe in demons and Satan and all that stuff, you're probably gonna be like, damn,
Satanic.
this might be real. Okay, well, it's another story from my sisters, because like I said, I don't have really any stories, but my sisters is this one's actually really cool. Like, well, not really cool, but like really freaky because it actually happened and it involved some like people. So basically, what happened is, my sisters, again, they were in college. I don't know why all their stuff happened in college. I guess they went on like a ghost hunting trip, or like ghosts liked hanging out with them or something. But anyway, they were recording a song, singing a song with one of their friends, and they were at Roger Williams University
Oh yeah.
in Rhode Island. Yeah, and they were there, and they were just chilling in the dorm, singing the song, and they were recording it again on
Yeah.
like a different videotape thing, right? And what happened was, at the same night, a guy, or like I forgot, a girl or a guy killed themselves by jumping off the bridge that was right next to RWU. It was like a mile away. And like you can see the bridge from like the campus
Yeah.
and the dorms, and they were just singing, and then like the audio in the thing cuts to like a wind and just like the sound of the bridge and the guy falling and like the person falling and like landing in the water,
Really?
and then you can hear like whispering and like weird like Satan shit,
So like cut to like what he was hearing.
or just like weird satanic things in the thing, and like they were freaked out, and then like apparently the videotape, like they kept it at the roommate's or the dorm. They not the roommate. It was one of their friends that was there. They kept it at her like dorm, and she kept it in there, and then like weird things were happening where like it would just like things would like be like gone, and like bad things would happen, and then she decided to bring it to a priest, and they analyzed it and they confiscated it from her, and they said that like you shouldn't have this.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, this is really bad, and they're like, we got to bring it to higher ups. This is
What happened with
evil
that?
stuff. They said it's just like really bad. Like they said like you shouldn't have done like not you shouldn't have done this, but like we don't know how this happened. This shouldn't have happened, but it did. But yeah,
That's kind of crazy.
yeah. Anyway, does anybody else have any like demon stories? Doctor Strange is about to get his ass whooped. Damn
Oh,
it.
it's so
That
funny.
was Doctor Strange came out of nowhere. Anyway. Back from Fortnite. Yeah, anybody else have any like demonic I can't talk today. Does anybody have
Demonic.
Oh,
any
You want me to talk
demonic
for you?
stories or like some satanic stuff that happened? Freaky things?
We have seen that there's this one figure in the house, in my house, the house that we're in right now.
Jeez.
There's this one like it's all black figure, and it's in the shape of a body, but like in the shape of like an adult male body, but like you cannot see any details on him.
Your brother.
What?
It's your brother
That's
grabbing a
racist.
truly in the middle of the night.
That's racist.
What?
You said all black.
Wow. Nice.
Nice segue into our next topic.
No.
Yeah, let's do that.
No, wait, what
Racism
about
in
the black
America.
figure?
All right. So the dark figure. Bro, Ben, stop stroking.
I'm sorry, the sword is too cool.
All right.
It's like Raphael's like thing.
What?
It's like
Ninja
from the
Turtle.
Ninja
Yeah, it
like,
is.
it's
Oh
like,
yeah, he has two.
It's like Jabba things, but why are they
Who
so
was the
smooth?
nunchucks? Is that Michael? What's the name? Not Mike Wazowski. It's like
Michelangelo?
yeah, Michelangelo.
He's my favorite.
No, wait, no. What Donatello has the stick, and then Leo has
Nunchucks.
no, it doesn't.
I don't know.
Swords.
Yeah, he has swords.
Yeah, there was a whole thing about them, like how like they all carry something they shouldn't use,
Mm.
like how Raphael is a very like angry guy, so they gave him blunt objects that like can't stab people.
Oh yeah.
And then they gave Donatello, who's the tech guy, a wooden stick, because he's like very like it
I have
gives
that
him-
right over there.
yeah, it's like a different thing. And then you have
everywhere.
Michelangelo, who has nunchucks
Nunchucks.
because because he's such like a sporadic guy that
Mhm.
it takes a lot of control and like
Yeah.
concentration to use nunchucks. And then it's like Leo is like the leader and he's very moral, so they gave him the only weapons that could actually kill someone.
Have you,
It's
have you
sharp
guys seen the
very
movies?
easily.
Sword.
Yeah, it's very like cool.
Have you guys seen the movies?
No.
No.
Yeah, I like the TV show personally.
Anyway.
I never really watched it.
Oh yeah, the
We
dark.
get very go very far with the dark figure. Anyway, back in the
All right,
dark
yeah,
figure.
the dark figure. The first time we've seen it, so like my dad wakes up at 3:00 every morning to go to work. This morning, or a morning,
Dang.
he goes to work early, but he woke up at 2 that one morning, and he was just sitting on the couch. Everyone's asleep, and this is like a little bit ago when
What was
like we were all like kind of like little, and he was just sitting on the couch, and all lights are off. He's just only you can see is the TV light, and in the dining room, which is always very cold in there. My dad sees someone walk through the dining room, which is like no one really walks through there. It's like off of the house. Someone,
Yeah.
my dad thought like my mom was up, or my brother was up. Someone was up, and my dad like talked to it. He said like, "Are you gonna come sit down?" Because the figure was just like standing there, and like the figure slowly like looked at him and then like turned around and walked away. But he couldn't. All he saw was the black figure because all the lights were off.
Yeah.
Except for the TV light. And then he went upstairs. Everyone's asleep. Everything's like no one's there. Like, and then not that long ago, my brother has a Ring like
Yeah.
camera in his room. We were away, and the door. He locks his door when he goes away.
Yeah.
The door was open, like just enough for like a cat to walk through, and all you could see was the two eyes and the figure of a person standing, staring at the door, and no one was home. All you could see was the two eyes. He took a screenshot of it. I have the
We
Ring
should post that on
doorbell.
YouTube. We could get a lot of views.
Yeah.
You gotta show me that recording.
Yeah.
It's just a still picture of the guy standing in the doorway with his eyes.
Dude, we gotta post these on YouTube.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Give me these recordings.
My brother
It's
has the
gonna be
picture. I should
I'm gonna
think
call
it's
them the
on my
Greyson archives.
Greyson
crazy.
archives. Yeah, because it's and then like after usually like when we move stuff around in the house is when we hear these things.
Yeah.
And this is I don't want to give away my address, but it's like a historical type of thing. Where
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yes.
a lot of like
Oh,
I
well.
guess activity happened on the land here.
Oh really?
I guess. 'Cause-
Like
yeah, like war.
Oh, like murder and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my
Yeah.
sisters are cops. They deal with a lot of that stuff.
they also have
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah. But every time after we hear like or move stuff around, we hear stuff like knocking or I remember this one time after we had just painted the house, so we had moved everything,
Yeah.
and we all woke up in the middle of the night because we heard a trash bag full of like metal being dragged down the hallway, or it wasn't even like metal. It was sound. It was
What
loud and
happened
heavy,
in
but it
your
was a,
house?
it was
Just
a
a
trash
knife.
bag full of something, and it was being like carried through the house. All I could hear was like a tarp noise. The
Oh.
trash bag. It was being carried and thumping down the stairs, and we all woke up and got up, and nothing happened. Like nothing was
Oh.
there, but we all heard it.
The cats are gonna freak that crap out of you now.
Yeah, it but this house like a lot of crazy stuff happens. Like it's crazy. We also have a lot of antiques that we bring into the house.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe there's
And-
spirits in them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because like
Yeah, I've heard that antiques carry a lot of bad, evil energy with them.
What the heck did I do?
When you
Well-
bring them into the house.
Oh.
I'm surprised you never had any like interesting things happen at a funeral home. Out of all places, this always happens. Like the person who has like the freakiest thing, or like the creepiest place that like nothing happens. That like
I got a couple of things. So like, one night I was in the living room. I mean it was kind of windy out, but not really. And so I woke up like for some reason I think because the TV was on and it made a loud noise, and then like 5 minutes later, there's this huge noise down in the basement. It goes, and my mom's like, "What was that?" I'm like, "I don't know," because I didn't move. I didn't feel like I was like 10. I'm like, I'm scared. I didn't move.
yeah.
And so like, and my mom goes down, and I go down with her, and the two basement doors are wide open, and they're knocked, and everything's like knocked down. It was like
Really?
the weirdest thing.
oh
And and the door's locked too, like it's locked, and
Jeez.
it's like, and it's just like, there's leaves there. There's like, it'd be weird if there was a flipper, but there wasn't.
no.
Yeah.
But like that,
But yeah, that's crazy.
and then like sometimes like the garage door will just open on itself.
Oh really?
And it just makes a loud noise. It wakes up. My dog starts barking. It's just like, it does that a
You
lot.
bu- Wait, did you build your house or did?
Yeah, my dad built it 20 years ago.
Oh, so
Less scary.
like the land maybe.
It's not,
Oh.
I mean, it has those brick walls,
Middle of the woods.
I mean, yeah.
and it is in the middle of the woods. So maybe it was like Civil War.
Got any cool history with your place?
Yeah, you were here like before, like your house was
Jesus.
built right before even like the
Before
United
Jesus.
States was like the Constitution.
Almost, yeah. It was
The
built in, like
United States was in
1860.
Constitution.
Like the
Nice.
Constitution of the United States.
It was built in like 1860.
Before America existed.
Before America.
No,
was a
Civil
thing.
War.
So yeah, like Civil War, like Lincoln.
That's crazy.
They made it for the deaths.
Oh. So when was your house built?
1861,
1861.
before Abraham Lincoln died.
Whoa.
That's
my,
funny.
My house was built like 90 years ago. Oh.
Wait, so
I like
Grayson,
my
how
house
old
is
your
weird.
house?
I was 20 years old.
Oh, yeah.
But the land.
Maybe
like
me and
said,
you are
the
the same age.
Yeah, but Calvin's house is like, it's like old.
That's like 90.
Like with your
A
wall,
lot more than 90.
that's like hundreds.
So have you
130.
Calvin? Have you ever had to like redo stuff in your house,
Ever had
like
what?
renovations?
Yeah,
in your
like
house?
isn't your
Oh yeah,
your,
we did do the addition.
yeah, and isn't
You
your
did?
wall like
Oh yeah, the walls are like super old. Everything's a lot of it's like original stuff.
Anybody ever die in your house?
No.
Not.
Has there ever been any dead people in your house?
Yo, whoa, that's a stretch, bro. That's.
No one's died. There's only been like 4 owners or 5 owners in total.
Wait, so like,
This is how you count.
so your job isn't the job to like empty the dead people of their organs, right? That's a different job.
No, that's not
You guys,
like
no, you guys
my
just set up,
job or
you guys-
like.
just in general.
Oh no, yeah, that happens.
Who does that? Your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, bless his soul. I can't deal with that stuff. Looking at people, like, have you seen the process? They like empty out your lungs.
Well, they don't do that. Not that. He just like drains it.
Oh, drains the blood out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking like they stuff you with like.
No,
with
that's
stuff.
that's like medical examiner stuff. You know.
That's like an
I
autopsy.
thought they
Yeah,
did that. I thought they
autopsy.
did that to everybody though. So
No,
they
that's
don't,
like for like homicides.
If
and
it's
stuff.
like
they're
if it's
wondering
like
how
mystery,
they die.
they
Oh.
like open them up.
Yeah,
Oh,
they,
I
if they
thought they
if they don't
did
know
that.
how they
Unless
die,
you're an organ
they do an
donor.
autopsy.
I thought they did that for like the smell, because the smell of the person just gets really bad.
No.
Wait, unless you're.
Because they gotta see like
If
all
you're an
like the
organ-
bones and see if there's bruises and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're an organ donor.
If you're an organ donor, they take them out and then
Yeah.
they like stuff you.
Are you an organ donor?
I am.
I'm not.
I am.
But like if they take like your bone, if they take like your bones and stuff
Two
out, they
guys
put like
versus
wooden
two
dowels.
guys.
I like
Wooden what?
your hand.
Wooden
Your
dowels.
wrist.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
wooden bowels. I'm like,
No. Like yeah, so like it keeps your arms straight.
oh,
They put like wood sticks.
They put wood sticks in your body?
Yeah. If they like take out your bones.
What was the other topic?
Um.
It was paranoia.
Oh, like criminal.
oh, criminal thing.
Well, I mean, kind of we're going into that because of dead bodies and like why they died.
Yeah, a dude died in my house.
How? It was like
Like-
peacefully or like.
No, he was working on the house, and the cellar wasn't done. And like our stairs are deadly, literally. Our cellar stairs are like not old, but they used to be like stone before we like removed them and replaced them with wooden stairs. And a dude fell down them and broke his neck and died. One of the workers there.
Damn.
By
That's why, like,
suffocation.
Yeah, and there was this also like this lady that like lived there before we bought the house or renovated it. Thank you. Anyway,
Free up your storage space.
I don't care. I don't care, computer. Anyway, yeah, this lady that used to like, she like the entire inside of the freaking house was pink. It was all pink, and her daughter used to like she had to go in because she had to get tonsils fixed, but she went to the doctor, and the doctor was drunk when they did the operation, so she just died. Or not died. No, she didn't die. Sorry, that's all. No, she didn't die. Her tonsils died. Like her
Oh,
tonsils
she
got
needed
like
them
destroyed.
removed.
No, like cause he was drunk, so he screwed up the tonsils, and, like her
Wow.
throat, so she couldn't like talk right.
That is strange.
So she was like forever stuck into like locked in. She was locked in a room for like the majority of her life in like the house,
Wow.
like stuck in one room. And her mom would let her out at specific time, but like, she never went outside. Never played with any kids because no kids wanted to talk to her because she sounded weird.
Wait, so this happened in your house?
Yeah,
And so, which room in your house was the room that she stayed in?
my house, my room.
So,
Your
It was-
room is like a.
I don't know.
The person.
The
When
weird,
you think about how much time that person spent in your room.
yeah, the weirdest thing that has happened in my room has been there's a crack on the ceiling.
Oh.
That's about it.
My-
And like, see the attic makes weird noises, but that's with every house.
Yeah. I think, actually, with the crack in the ceiling, in my hallway there's a crack in the ceiling. Like, my brother and I were home alone. He was like,
These were hobos.
no, this was like a month ago. Like 2 months ago, we were home alone. We went up in the attic. Actually, this was more like 4 months ago. And we went up in the attic, and he stepped through the insulation, and he cracked the ceiling.
Oh. Oh man,
That
Yeah.
sucks.
that blows.
It
Didn't
really
you like
was.
not tell your parents about that?
No, we didn't.
listen.
Well, yeah. They like came home, and my brother was like freaking out because he was like, "No, we have to tell them," and like we.
Do they know?
Why
now?
didn't make that noise when you opened it?
Do they know now?
My,
Your mom doesn't.
I don't think they know. I don't know. I'm cool. I'm not quite sure. Like, quite honestly, I'm not too sure. We never told them though, so I guess they don't know.
It's like,
Okay.
Do you guys got any more paranormal stories, or you want to
I
go
got
on to the
none.
next topic? Okay. Next topic. Crime.
Crime.
Like,
Local?
that relates to killings, murders, other stuff that happens.
Like, are we just talking about dead people? Or are we talking about actual murder?
Murder,
Homicide.
just crimes, things that happen. Has anybody got any crazy things?
No.
Nothing close.
Yeah. My sisters do police work, so, but I don't want to say most of the things that they do because that's not in my right to say.
It's confidential.
That's not in my right to say it. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it or not. Well, I probably can say it. It's just I don't.
Yeah, just better not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave the country.
You know.
Yeah.
None of the stuff I'm gonna tell you is gonna be like, oh man, it's top secret. Don't tell anybody. But it's gonna be stuff like, oh, all right, didn't need to know that, but okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, none of us live in big cities, so there's not
Yeah.
a ton of big crimes or anything.
We live on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
I know. Actually, we do live next to
A decent city.
a decent city. Yeah, but pretty close. We're bordering. Jeez, Dylan.
Dylan's really getting into Fortnite right now.
It was.
Laying down on the bed.
Sorry. No, you're fine. I was just. Alright, so we live next to a town with a big shopping mall and a lot of remember there was it's not direct, people don't know, it's not directed hate.
No,
It's
direct TV.
Direct
Is-
TV.
It's not directed hate, but it's I remember there was someone who was stabbed right in front of the cinema.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, me too.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
They were,
Oh, stabbed
cop-
right in front of the yeah.
Yeah, and then there were cops out there for a
Oh!
whole while after.
Yeah.
Dylan's going insane right now. Anyway, back to stabbing the guy.
Yeah, he was stabbed and it was totally indirect. They had no connection to each
Yeah.
other.
Really?
Yeah, and I work in that mall.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What country?
United States. It's
Whoa.
But yeah, I work in that mall and it's just people are being indirectly killed or stabbed or it's just damn. And I mean you don't get out of work till late. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
There was this one I was walking out to my car. It was 10 o'clock at night, and a all tinted windows black Lincoln SUV was parked right next to my car.
Really?
And I'm walking to my car, and I'm walking past the
Was they
all
looking at you?
tinted out SUV Lincoln, and they honked their horn at me as I walked in front of them, and I looked, and they rolled down their window, and I was like, oh shit. And I ran to my car and got in it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No one's safe.
I had a Jeep follow me last night home.
A what?
A Jeep followed me home last
no.
night. I don't know. It was like one of those old Jeeps, and it was just tailgating me on the highway. And then I get off, and it's taking every turn I'm taking to get to my house.
Really?
And I was like, okay, this is a little weird, except the last turn to my house.
Jeez.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so if I die the next week, just use this as evidence.
Yeah. The old Jeep.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for about crime, right? Or just
Yeah.
that wasn't much.
Yeah.
We don't have much crime.
Yeah, we don't have really.
For local crime, anyway.
Yeah, local.
Oh, wait, I was talking about Tony Chop.
Tony Chop Chop.
The serial killer from
He's chopping
Africa.
people
No,
up.
I'm Cape Cod.
Africa.
Big stretch.
Because this is Africa.
Common
Nami
mistake.
nami na.
Hey,
Eh,
hey,
eh, waka waka.
waka,
Eh, eh.
eh,
Zami nami na.
Uh,
Zami nami na. Eh,
Alright.
eh, waka.
You guys got any curse things you've seen on the internet, scary things that
Oh, there's some
License.
stuff on Instagram I see, and it's
Yeah.
not okay.
Yeah.
They have like no
If
filter.
grandmas
They-
don't
yeah.
count.
Like, how are they not like reported? Like, I was looking at some Facebook ads. Like, so for fun at school, I sometimes go on Facebook Marketplace and email or
Doesn't.
message people about like weird items.
Oh.
There's this one lady with a purple wax candle. I emailed this, or I messaged this one other lady with a 20-piece variety pack of chips that she was selling way overpriced, $35.
Wow.
People
And
are crazy.
I asked, I just say weird things, and some of them message me back. Some of them are so quick to give me their address. I mean, would you give your address to a random?
Oh, another dub. I
tried
to do it, and it killed the guy, and I killed him right after. Dylan's cracked.
I've never played on Switch before.
Yeah, and you already got 2 wins.
Yeah.
How many games have you actually played? Just 2?
It's
yeah.
bot
3.
lobbies.
3.
No, it's not bot lobbies.
No. Should.
Yeah, old women and like giving your address out. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
really-
I asked. I was like, must cop. What's the addy? And they gave it to me right away. Like, would you give your?
Oh, you told me about this. Actually, you showed me the message.
Yeah.
I swear, I think you showed me something like that. You're like, crop the addy.
Yeah, I was like, this is fascinating. Must cop immediately. What's the addy? And I sent it like.
I mean, yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think they were gonna give me their address, and then they were sending me emojis too. So maybe they were equally as weird. Maybe that's why.
We just get like texts from random people that are like a little weird.
Oh,
Not like oh subscribe to this or oh subscribe to that or like oh you're missing this, you're missing out on that. It's like just you get this really random thing that's just like see this or like I see you or something.
Wow.
I got one before. It was a little creepy.
Do we have?
What was it?
Like I don't know. Like the guy just said like I see you
Oh.
or like whoever it was.
Man.
It's like what the hell.
Jeez.
I was like huh, and then they're like
Huh?
and then they said like this address in Oklahoma. I was like okay.
Well, do we have anything else?
I think that
Okay.
sums up.
That sums
episode
up
4.
episode 4.
Do we know who's gonna be the
Guess
episode 5?
No, and we're gonna leave it as a surprise.
Yeah. You
I
come
don't
back,
think- I don't know
Calvin.
if we're gonna have a guest next time.
Yeah, we may not. We may. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, we could reoccur guests. Like Aaron could come back, Calvin
Right.
come back.
Right.
Definitely for episode 10, that's happening.
Everyone's coming back.
They could,
Every
yeah.
guest is coming back.
Calvin, I believe you have something to say.
Yes.
We are starting the quote of the day.
My favorite quote from Eleanor Roosevelt here. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts.
By who?
Eleanor
He
Roosevelt.
said that.
Wow. Would you listen to that? That's just too good.
We all are off. Oh,
And
thank you, Calvin, for being here. with
Yes,
us.
of course.
do you wanna
Hope you enjoyed it.
end us off with the
Or the Addies.
the wheeze?
The what? The wheeze?
What's the wheeze?
For episode 1?
Oh, like when you ended, like, were you wheezing?
Oh yeah, no,
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
no, but make
Oh,
sure to
wait.
check us out on
Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube.
Should we give out the Gmail?
No.
Not yet, not yet.
What's up with
Wait
you
till
and the
next.
Gmail, bro?
Well, we gotta give them a way to talk to us, right?
Yeah,
Business
just,
ideas?
just
Business
comment.
inquiries?
Comment on the YouTube channel,
Yeah,
actually.
DM us on Instagram.
Give us
Yeah, comment on the YouTube channel, DM on Instagram.
time.out_podcast.
Actually, if you're listening to this right now, DM us on. Don't DM us. Comment on the YouTube channel. Q&A next
Yeah,
time. We will
questions.
answer your questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll pick the best comment and give a shout out to the person who said it,
Yeah.
along with all the questions that are asked.
Yeah.
But-
Free marketing.
If you say something funny like, "Our pants," I don't know.
2 or 1 leg?
How many holes do pants have, or something?
3.
1,
2.
2, actually.
Exactly.
No.
Do they have 4?
No,
Because do
3.
you count the fly or like something like that?
Or the pocket.
Exactly.
Or what if
How
it's
many
one
holes
big
does a
hole?
straw have?
Anyway,
What?
that's
Yeah, for next
that's
time.
Is it a 2-way?
Alright.
wait. a second.
Alright.
No, I mean a 2-way hole. Like it's one hole. like. All right. Take the flip for example. You're okay. All right.
Oh, you're
I
still
did
in
not
the
mean
pants.
that the way I meant it. All right.
We're gonna
Thank
end
you.
for next
Yeah,
time.
thank
Yeah.
you for watching. See ya,
Yeah.
guys. Woo!